Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Manda, some people call me AJ. I am a Canadian lifetime natural wellness bodybuilder, and welcome to the 5 weeks out vlog. I'm so happy to have you here. If you are tuning in wherever you are in the world, leave a comment down below. Let me know where you're from. I think it's super cool that bodybuilding is relatively a pretty small community, but the fact that it is something that unites so many of us worldwide is super, super freaking cool. So let me know where you are from. I'm so curious. I love looking at the stats for location on the back end of YouTube. I know that there's probably a lot of y'all that live in really cool places, and I would just love to know.
Number 205, Amanda.
As I said, welcome to the vlog for 5 weeks out. Today is Friday, June 13th. I am excited for us to catch up, see what's going on. We'll do our 5 weeks out check-in. That's going to be on Monday. I'm going to take you guys through my upper body / calves / abs session, which I don't know if I've ever really filmed any of my upper body training for my YouTube. We're going to do it today so that you guys can have an idea for what that looks like as a wellness competitor. My goal isn't to particularly grow my upper body all that much, but to maintain where it is and build on quality tissues, building density, pushing for maturity in my muscle. And then obviously my calves are just in there as means to maintenance because I do have very dominant calves, and abs as well as a part of maintenance. It's been a good morning so far. You and I are catching in for the first time today at 10:45 a.m. I've been sitting here blazing through my clients' check-ins. If you're new here, I do natural bodybuilding and lifestyle coaching. That is my good old-fashioned jazz. If you ever had any questions about that, feel free to leave a comment down below, or my top suggestion is usually just to message me personally on Instagram. If there's ever anything that you're curious about, you have questions in relation to you yourself or your own goals, whatever journey you might be on, just know that my DMs are always open, or if you're old school, my email's also down below. Or if you'd like to just drop an application, that is also down below in the description as well. Amanda has been here. Amanda has been grinding. I'm currently also in the midst of editing my last YouTube video. I know that some of y'all have been super jazzed up about the longer videos. In order for me to create those longer videos, the editing style of my old videos, it took me a lot longer to edit because of all the small things that I did. Now it's taking me long to edit because I have to watch so much footage. Oh my gosh. Sometimes, y'all, I just don't shut up. I do not stop talking. I wish that there was a video of all the footage I cut out. I repeat myself a million times. I say the same things over 500 times in 500 different ways, like I just did with that exact sentence. Anyways, not what we're here for. I have a session with my personal posing coach today, and I thought it would be cool to have you guys tune in a little bit for that as well. I'm gonna make a coffee, try to warm up right now. My apartment is just way too cold at this moment. Sip my coffee, finish work, do my posing session for y'all. We'll do pre-workout meal, go and train. That is the protocol. That is sort of the order of operations for the next few hours. Hello. Thank you. I'm doing really good. I'm trying not to play the game of like waiting for everything to just fall apart. I feel like I'm doing too good. I've been 1,000 calories since like 10 weeks out, and I'm 5. Yeah, but like in my opinion, not that high. 5 days a week for about an hour. Yeah. And like I've done 700-800 calories, 2.5 hours of cardio. Like one of those cardio sessions. Yeah. People are like 1,000 calories. Like I'm like, nah, I'm chilling. Yeah. Good. Chris really has loved a lot of small like tweaks and adjustments that we've been making. pre-workout meal and pre-workout bevy, obviously. And then we are off to go and train some back and lats and abs and calves. Yeah, back and lats and abs and calves, that makes sense. Our pre-workout today, we're going to do the Pre-HD Elite in the pink lemonade flavor. Yes, this is not my favorite flavor, but it's still a good flavor. I think sometimes when I say something is my favorite, people then assume everything else sucks, but it's not that other things aren't good. It's just, you know, I have favorites. It's like every parent says they don't have a favorite child, but they do. They secretly do. Pre-workout, I'm going to leave this in the fridge just to get a little bit cold. 20 grams of oats, 1 whole egg whites, and raspberries. Lately, I take my raspberries, wherever they are in my bowl, and I smush them into the middle, like this. And that is my current hyperfixation way to eat this meal. We're also obviously going to put some salt on it. And when I say a lot of cinnamon, I really do mean it. Yeah, like that much. And then I go like this. Looks weird, but it tastes so good. Pre-workout meal, pre-workout drink. Let's get into our training session. Yeah, there you guys go. That is how I train upper body, specifically back, my calves and abs. Calves and abs, I just do super controlled movements. You'll see that I really took my time with a lot of things. And with back, I try to leave 1-ish rep in reserve. Some stuff I take until more of like a mechanical failure. As soon as I kind of stop maybe feeling my lats fully contract, and I start feeling other things being really supportive, that's where I'll sort of call it quits, which I don't do on leg days. On leg days, I don't know, I just keep pushing her, you know what I mean? We have a meal now. I'm actually going over to my friends. I have my entire lunch bag here. Oh, I have my entire lunch bag here packed with all of my meals for the rest of the evening. That is a life hack if you are somebody who's on the go, is get yourself a good lunch bag with some ice packs. This meal, I would say, is my most satisfying and filling meal. It's not my most delicious meal, because my most delicious meal is definitely my cream of rice bowl, which is my last meal. But it is a meal where after I eat it, I'm like, yeah, I feel like I just ate food. Whereas most of my other meals, I don't really feel like I ate after I ate. We are going to get her on the go and munch back some chicken rice, 75 grams of rice, and green peas.
Tiene un boutique que me hipnotiza a mí. Fina come sushi, le encanta el Gucci. Tal vez no es para mí, pero no me importa. Ella a mí me aporta. La mujer que quiero, yo me la quedo, la llevo a la costa. Ando detrás tuyo, a ver si se me da. Rezándole a Diosito por una oportunidad. Mami, yo sé que lo tuyo tienes curiosidad de probar algo conmigo, vamos, dime la verdad. Y si pasamos una noche en la playita de Rincón, no habrá sol, pero sí arena, mucho amor y licor. Su piel morena y sus ojos cuando mira al sol me tienen loco, me tienen loco. ¿Cómo convenzo a la nena? ¿Qué hago pa' que ella me entienda y sepa que yo siempre voy a estar aquí, my girl, yeah? Ando detrás tuyo, a ver si se me da, rezándole a Diosito por una oportunidad.
She's been a busy morning, but things are good. Things have gotten done. I'm sitting down for my meal, which is 100 grams of haddock with 100 grams of green beans. A little bit different from the first meal, which was chicken and green beans. This meal is fish and green beans. Something that's been on my mind that I wanted to share with the vlog is one of my favorite things about Saturday mornings, and it is the moment where I go to do cardio. The street that I do cardio on is a pretty big party street. The gym that I go to is almost dead center in the middle of that big party street. Going there in the morning, it's funny because there's a big window, and when I'm doing cardio, it's all the drunk people walking home. And I just find that funny. Amanda will eat her meal. Amanda will spend probably an hour or so editing a video. Got a lot of editing to do, especially because the videos have been longer, which you are currently partaking in. Shout out to you if you are listening to this. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, you know the drill. And at some point we will go and train our gluteus, our glutes. It is a glute day. It's a training day. Happy Sunday, people. What is going on? It is Sunday night. I don't even remember where I last left off this vlog. Here we are, nonetheless. I forgot my camera going into my workout on Saturday. Saturday's workout was kind of suffer city. Like, your girl didn't feel super duper hot. It was a bit more of a struggle. Nonetheless, I got through it. I pushed as hard as I humanly could. Since then, I have not felt the greatest. We're not in the gutters. We are not in the trenches with trench foot in the middle of prep vibes. But yeah, not feeling super, super hot, I won't lie. I've been a lot colder. Consistently, I have also been dropping weight, which is good in relation to prep. Also explains why I have not felt the hottest little prep baddie ever. But need to not fret because, well, we are 5 weeks out and we have our check-ins tomorrow. I did want to do a little touch base before we continue this vlog and I wake up on Monday morning and say, hey, we're doing a check-in. So this is us touching base. I'm about to eat my last meal, which if you're not new here, you know that it's my absolute favorite meal. Going down right now is 37 grams of the AJLIFTS chocolate cake, cream of rice. So good. If you are in prep and you want to enjoy something not just moderately delicious, but actually delicious, you guys know the drill. Code AJLIFTS. Look no further. Elevate is going to be your saving grace. The chocolate cake is my favorite, but chocolate peanut butter is also really good. Blueberry muffin is new. That one's good. Coconut is kind of a staple right now. And then my OG is maple brown sugar. Maple brown sugar just hits every single time. The last meal also has a protein source. My protein source for it is the Sweet Cream Cold Brew Pro HD, and I turn it into the iconic whey drip, the most delicious thing you've maybe ever seen in your entire life. Saying so, I'm going to eat this. I'm gonna chill, take it easy. I turned my air conditioner off tonight, so we are gonna sleep snuggly wuggly in the warmth. So excited for this check-in tomorrow. I had a low weigh-in Friday, Saturday, and then today. And if things stay on track, just like that, tomorrow should be interesting. You know, we shall see how it goes when we do our check-ins. See you in the morning. I would like for it to be noted that I don't eat these two items together, as in I do not mix them up. I eat them separately. I will eat the egg first, but you guys will know this as my pre-workout meal, which is 20 grams of oats, egg whites, 1 whole egg, and some raspberries with a lot of cinnamon on the side. Previously, I was blending my oats, egg whites, and whole egg, but we've changed it up a little bit. We're now looking at oats and egg whites blended with raspberries and cinnamon with a fried egg on the side, a little bit of Valentina's hot sauce. Let's get this pre-workout meal down. Part of the reason why I am purposely training early today is because I really want to drink a stim pre-workout. Womp. Keeping it cool today, keeping it casual, very on par summer flavor. Pre-HD Essentials in pineapple flavor. I haven't tried the new Pre-HD Essentials yet. I don't know what you're waiting for. This is their most affordable pre-workout, and it has quite literally everything you need in a pre-workout, on top of the fact that it tastes absolutely delicious. I like a big pre-workout drink. I also like a really cold pre-workout drink. Oh, I left my ice cubes out earlier. Damn. Well, we're gonna have a mostly cold pre-workout drink today. Oh, Amanda. Dang it, girl. I'll make this as cold as I can with what I can salvage. We're gonna need all of this extra love for our leg day today. Oh, my Intra has also been carrying me through. I like to do a combination of raspberry lemonade Intra HD, the peach EAAs. I love that flavor combination. That I will drink during my training session. That was maybe the best workout I've had all prep. That was crazy. Such a good reminder that a hard day, a hard moment, a rough sleep, none of those things are going to make or break your prep. The only thing that could make or break your prep is your mindset about how you look at your prep. And truthfully, when those tough days come, because the tough days, they're going to come, what you make out of those tough days says so much about not the kind of athlete that you are, but the person that you truly are. That's character. That's skill. That's internal values. That's everything. Well, I'm very, very grateful that I did not let how I thought I was feeling get in the way of the best training session I have had in weeks. I'm very grateful that I was able to push through that. Cheers to more. Hurrah. I need to go home and get a meal. I'm cracked out. Oh my gosh. Maybe it was the pre-workout. Maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it was just the pre-workout. Yeah, but I drank the pre-workout, so it was me. Slay. Okay. Let's go. Hello. Some of our initial cues, and then I'll come nice and close to give you some tweaks. Drag your right leg up. Your right arm out to the side and sink into your right hip. Turn out from the knees. So slightly, I'd like for you to rotate those palms inward. So right now you have your elbows back behind you. I'd like for you to bring your elbows into your peripherals. Into an external rotation. You're gonna push your glutes towards the camera. 2 different posing clients have been taken care of. I also just finished doing an onboarding for one of my new girls to welcome her to the team. I'm so excited for her. She is gonna do amazing. I love when somebody comes to work with me and they've actually worked with a past coach. Typically, they have a specific narrative of what they expect from working with a new coach, and I find it very refreshing when they see my approach, how I go about doing all of my processes. Clients are always very thoroughly surprised. At the end of the day, online coaching to me is not just a meal plan and a training program. It is so much more. And if you are one of my clients watching this, you know that for an absolute fact that for me, it is so much more. Quickly, I'm gonna make my next meal and eat it, which is 100 grams of fish and 100 grams of green beans. Nothing too exciting or enticing. We did hear back from our coach in relation to our check-in, and he's not making any updates. He likes where things are going. However, he asked if I could come see him tomorrow morning. The last time I went to go see my coach, I did not vlog it, and this time I shall. So I will see you in the morning, and we are gonna go to meet our coach.
Ready for your check-in?
Yes.
Not everybody is. Alrighty. Lights, camera, action. Look like a professional. Ready for it. Yeah, you're much leaner than I saw you last time. Good. Do that again. I want you to shift more of your body weight into your glute in that transition pose. So really push it up. Yeah, good. Like that. Okay. Good. Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay, now you're going to hold each pose and I'm going to tell you when you're in transition. Quarter turn. Nice. Good movement, control, good endurance. Face back. So, I want you to do that one more time. Okay, hit your front pose. Yeah, sorry, your side pose. Okay, face it back. right here, keep your midsection tight. So as soon as you come back, you're allowing it to descend. Yes, good. Back towards me a little bit more. So a slight more bend in your knees and push back a little more. There you go. Right, quarter turn. Nice. Face front. Face back. Good. Face front. Okay, good. Posing is awesome. Conditioning we still have to keep working at, but it's coming along. So, how many weeks out are we right now?
Like 4 weeks and 5 days.
Okay. I mean, look, you're progressing at a great pace, so we just gotta keep this pace going right now.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Today?
Yeah.
Great.
You have too much energy and cutting calories.
I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do. My last couple of days were rough.
Yeah.
Today, I don't know. I just woke up.
See, adrenaline coming to see me.
Yeah, and I feel really good today.
Good.
This is the first prep where I've ever been told to like do less, chill more, sleep more.
Well, your body's responding to it, so.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. If anything is challenging right now, it's doing more of that.
Yeah.
You know,
How active are you, like, as far as getting steps in per day?
I'm good.
Because the key for you, from what we see with your body, you don't respond well to high cortisol. So
No.
if you stress your body, it fights against it,
Yeah.
right? So one way we can try to accelerate fat loss a bit more is just to get more steps in, like
Okay.
relaxed walks.
Sure. Well, you know what? A lot of my steps are not
Track?
intentional.
Okay.
I have what they call ADHD. And so
Welcome to the club.
I live alone.
All three of us.
And I will have to go pee very often.
Okay.
And every time I stand up to go pee, I'm like, oh, right, I was going to put something in the air fryer. Oh, right, I meant to clean the toilet earlier, too. So, like...
So you're literally like another Christina Celine.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, where it's actually harder for me to do less.
Yeah.
And so I find myself... And I don't watch TV.
Yeah.
But I read.
Yeah.
I find it hard to, like, just sit.
Yeah.
That's something I've been trying
So
to
don't sit. Walk. Ideally, if you go for walks after each meal, that would be amazing.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that'll help with your digestion and keep your metabolism going.
Yeah, I can move more.
Perfect.
That's not an issue. Today I did stairs,
Yeah.
so I track what my steps were from
Okay.
the stairs, then I subtract that from my daily.
For Amanda, great posing. Muscle mass is there. Conditioning is coming along. The main thing we're going to be changing today is we're going to go from being a natty athlete to a fake natty. And we're going to drug the shit out of her and stuff. We're going to give her some trend. And then compete naturally. Take two.
I mean, there's girls that do that, so
I know, but that's not what we're going to do.
no, that's not what we're gonna do.
All right, so again?
Yeah, just go,
Like,
keep
that's
going,
what
keep
I'm
going. I'll leave this whole thing in.
You can. Okay, for real though, Amanda posing phenomenal, great presence, great transitions. She's very smooth, elegant. Got to work on a bit more core control though in her transitions. Conditioning wise, we got to keep pushing the envelope there. But at the same time, what we know about her is that she doesn't respond very well to stressing her body too much. So instead of giving her excessive cardio to do, we're going to keep it to a minimum and focus on getting extra daily steps in. Goal for today is to just adjust nutrition to get a bit more fiber in for her digestion, and then from there, ideally aim to get 10 to 15,000 steps per day and lean out like that.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
You got it.
Hello, I thought I would quickly come in to just clarify what some of the updates are that my coach had made. What he had done was I had expressed to him that my digestion is super slow and I typically will only go to the bathroom after the day or 2 days following a refeed. What he had decided was to remove a handful of things and replace a handful of things with higher fiber options. I will be doing an updated full day of eating in the next vlog, so stay tuned for that. Additionally, we had also been focusing on keeping step count super low. He said, based upon the conversation he had with me, that I simply just had too much energy and encouraged me to go absolutely buck wild on the steps and to just take as many steps as I I feel good taking. Currently, I'm shooting for about 10,000 steps a day as the new step goal. Of course, we're still experiencing our high moments and our low moments. They come in waves, but we know that that is prep. That is the reality of what we can expect when you get to this point, when you've lost a ton of weight really, really fast and you've done it in a way that's very extreme. And again, bodybuilding, getting ready for a show, doing a show prep is not a sustainable solution to fat loss. If we're looking for a sustainable solution, like what I do with my coaching clients, feel free to shoot me a message if you have questions about how you can actually sustain your specific results. With all of that being said, here's where we're going to wrap up this week's video. As always, make sure to like, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can follow along for the journey. And here is your daily reminder that if you have something that you perceive as a misfortune, the fact that you can bear whatever that misfortune is makes you so incredibly fortunate. And if you can bear it, then in my books, that's good fortune. I love you, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Goodbye.